Hello. Okay, so my Wi-Fi's already acting stupid. Um, so I apologize about that. But what is up, everybody? What's going on? Hey, Tira. Hey, Chris. That's so weird seeing your name, Christy. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Clary. Oh my gosh, everybody's falling in here. Okay. Um, so today is going to be interesting. I got several things I want to talk about, but um, I'm going to copy this. Yes, Clary is going to come up here when she gets a second. So there is the link. Yes, y'all buckle up. Hey, Kayla, what's up, girl? This is about to be hilarious. If y'all don't know Clary's accent, it's very strong, just like mine. And we got some funny things to tell y'all. Um, but if there was a person on earth who could do Clary's accent and my accent, they really would be like one of the best voiceover people ever. Because I just don't think it's possible. I don't think that it is possible to sound like me and to also sound like her. Like, it's just too much. Oh my gosh. So, real quick though, I was trying to upload something before we get into all the crazy seriousness. Let me see if I can do it. Um, I don't know if it's gonna. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hey, Sarah. Clary is your love. Oh, yes. Well, I'm glad you're here. All right. So I have been out of the loop. I went to Nashville, had a really fun weekend, went and seen Oliver Anthony's concert, and he played at the Ryman, and it was absolutely magical. He sounds a million times better in real life than he even sounds online. And I watched this girl play the fiddle like I have never seen in my life. They did The Devil Goes Down to Georgia, and it was like, it gave me cold chills all over my body the way this girl played this fiddle. Like, she was badass, dude. But Nashville is so much fun. It's like real country bluegrass music. And I took my friend Lexi, who has worked for me for many years, and she recently turned 21, and so she'd never been to Nashville or a concert. So it was so cute seeing how excited she was, and it was just really, really fun. Oh my gosh, Kayla, I forgot. Tell me why I was thinking you lived in Gatlinburg, but you. I'm sorry, I should have told you. I come down there all the time, though. I'm literally coming back to Nashville the first weekend in May. So you will have to come out and hang out. But anyways, so yeah, with that all going on, I've been behind on all the tea. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, here's Clary. Okay. Hello? Clary? Are you here? There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I'm
I can
here.
hear you
Can you
now.
hear me? Hear me?
Yes, I can hear
I
you.
thought,
It's a
hi,
little
twin.
wonky.
Apparently you're me and I'm you. Oh, no. Hold on.
Let me get my headphones. I think that'll help too.
Okay.
Y'all let us know in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear Clary? Is everything cool? Let's see.
I'm here, but
Are
I
you
don't know
here?
if people can hear me or not. Like, I can hear you perfectly. Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
here.
sound
Can you
great.
hear me?
You sound great. And I love your freaking accent. It is to die for.
Okay.
But I don't think someone could talk
Well,
like
ain't
me
this
and
some
you.
fuckery? Apparently my Scottish accent is fake, and I'm you.
I don't know how you could
According to
fake
these
that.
crazy fucking bitches. No. I fucking hate my accent. So I would do anything not to sound like this. So it's fucking
Oh my God, you're
insane that people
crazy.
think, oh, fuck
You're
no.
crazy. Your accent is
Mm-mm.
amazing, and there's no way you could fake it. And there's no way that I can fake mine either. I wish mine was fake too, girl. I feel ya. I hate mine too. But do you want to kind of say what's
You
going
have one
on?
of the sure, but before I say that, you have one of the strongest southern accents I think I've heard on the platform. I could never. Like, I could fucking never. So anyway, this all basically started because Tracy Noel and I do not get on. She had uploaded a video of a voice call between her and Jason, and in it she lied about me, and me being the bitch that I am went to her emails because you ain't gonna fucking lie on me. So I basically sent her this whole email like, blah blah blah, bitch, me and you on a fucking panel, let's see who the fuck the liar is. Instead of her responding to me, she calls Jason, or gets Jason to call her. She cries to him, what the fuck ever else. A few hours later, Mindy reaches out and is like, Ghetto, you will never fucking believe this. Tracy and her mod Amanda are telling me that you're not who you say you are. I'm like, what? I've been on YouTube for 5 fucking years. I am exactly who the fuck I say I am. And she's like, no, girl, they're saying that you're Olivia. I was like, what? Because my fiance died in 2018, and so did yours. And we both have a kid with autism. So and we both dislike Tracy Noel. So that means I'm you and you're me. And apparently my husband, which I don't have a fucking husband, um, my husband people. It is fucking insanity. Insanity.
It is. It cracked me up today when I learned about this because what would be the point? What would be the point of us being the same person anyway? Like, what would that accomplish?
Right? Like I could easily probably drop this live in like 2 or 3 discords and have maybe 10 to 15, 20 people who have known me. Sarah in the chat has known me for years, like from a different community. Like I'm me. I'm who the fuck I say I am. You're you. We don't even look alike. You've got long dark hair and big brown eyes. my hair's blonde and my eyes are fucking blue, and I'm the colour of fucking milk. I live in Scotland, there ain't no sunshine. Like, the fuck?
Dude, it's wild. That is so funny to me. Like, it's just, and this is, I feel like, the logic behind it, because there couldn't be two of us who genuinely
Right,
dislike Tracy and for
right.
opposite reasons, because they want to say
Reasons.
everybody dislikes Tracy because of me and only me.
Yeah.
And your dislike for Tracy has not a dang thing to do with me, and they can't
Not
accept
a
that.
single thing. Like, me and you don't even talk like that. We don't talk like that at all. Like, we are not, like, friends on a deep level or anything. Like, I don't know half of the shit that went on between you guys. That's between you guys. My issues with Tracy come from the way I've seen her move behind the scenes with everybody fucking else. Like, she's crazy. Fucking crazy.
Um,
Bitch be
Sarah said, "Do
nuts.
you want me to drop this in our server?" And Christy said, "It's nuts, the conspiracy these people cook up." Um, Kayla said, "Lamest conspiracy theory ever."
Yeah,
Um,
the worst.
Naomi says, "There's more than two, LOL, that don't like Tracy." Well, now, but there for a
Right?
long time there wasn't. Oh gosh, girl. No, but I hated seeing that in the Reddit. I don't talk a whole lot in there because a lot of people do dislike me, and I get where a lot of people were just so gung ho Tracy, so I just kind of stepped back. But like, no, I'm not big into the Reddit, and me and you aren't like good friends, so you have no reason to believe me. You just always, I feel like, have been able to sense people out, and they
Yeah.
don't like
I go
that.
on facts, girl. Facts and shit that I can see for myself. Like, what set me off on Tracy the most this weekend was hearing that call to Jason. She's on the phone fucking crying and, oh my god, they're bullying me. And Clary said that you said that I'm a liar. Bitch, where? Like, none of that shit happened. I got like 2 minutes into the call and was fucking fuming. Like, I had to stop. I couldn't even listen to the full thing. But I've seen the way she sneaked in with Angela. I've seen the shit that she did with CJ and the emails with Jason. Like, I've seen it all. That girl doesn't realise, like, I see everything that goes on behind the fucking scenes. I see how she moves. So, fuck her. She also, remember that whole mental health breakdown she had where she was screaming and crying on camera and shit? She
Yeah.
told everybody, what she was telling people recently, like this time last week, the Reddit caused that. The mods and the people on the Reddit caused that. Like,
Well,
what?
originally Nicole caused it, then I
You
caused
have a
it.
fucking...
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
something
it's...
happened.
Fuck. No, I'm here. I just muted to take a drink.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I mean, everything is always everyone else's fault with her to such an extreme. It's like the fact that you see that and you're like, no, like not everything is everybody else's fault, and she hates that.
Yep.
She hates that.
Yeah. But
Um,
it's...
I think
I
it's
did laugh.
crazy about the Reddit though is how much you support she has got, like die hard support, and now she's just shitting on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody went to fucking bat, when everybody was, well, when Mindy and Nicole switched up on her and they were saying that that CI document was fake. Like, we all went to fucking bat for her. All of us in that Reddit. I know people who spent fucking hours upon hours, like, looking into to make sure, like, to clear her name. And the fact that she's like, fuck that Reddit, they're all fucking evil, blah, 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 blah. And she's going crying to Jason. Look, bitch, my mum and dad don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't no man I don't know from America going to be telling me how and how I cannot behave. And he didn't anyway. Like, he was like, do your thing, say what you need to say. But, dude, what the fuck? I don't have words. This bitch is, what, 47 years old? She needs to get her shit together. Like, get your
Yeah,
shit
and
together.
now, there's a lot more that she's been supposedly saying about me that I'm gonna have to talk about too. She, I guess, is
Yeah.
wanting to show our entire text convo, which I'll do. I don't have a problem. I'm trying to figure out how I would even show that much, but I will show it. It's not nothing like yeah, am I, sometimes do I like to talk shit? Yes, but I think everybody knows that. Like the fact of the matter is why that's relevant, I don't know. I tried to be nice and not even show things that about her that I felt were still mean after everything that's happened. But it's like,
Yeah.
no, like if you're gonna not shut up and you're gonna keep going and going, then I guess we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah. I just don't understand, like, and I've said this to anybody that I've spoke to about it. I cannot understand her motive, right? So, you know those last emails that Jason sent out, the ones where Jessica admits to smoking meth in the house and letting him smoke meth in the house, all that
Yes,
stuff. Well, she also gets sent emails where it goes into detail how Jessica is teaching her daughters to fucking lie for her. And she has them completely brainwashed by thinking if they tell the truth, that they'll be taken away from her, like they'll lose their mum. Tracy has the emails, but instead of sharing them so that it can be seen by everybody, so that it can be brought attention to, like, that's a huge fucking deal. She's got them on these little shorts with a big, huge Tracy Noel watermark through it. Nobody can fucking read them. Some girl on the Reddit, or some, I don't even know if they're a girl, but somebody on the Reddit last night transcribed it all, and that was the first time a lot of us were able to read it. Like, this shit is not about Tracy, and I can't get my head around the fact why she always has to make it the Tracy fucking Noel show. And I've said it to Mindy, I've said it to Melodic, and I've said it to Shan. I am fucking convinced that bitch is running interference for Jessica. Because what other reason would there be to be creating all this noise and all this drama? Like, apart from to distract from the fact of what's going on with Jessica Kent. Like, that's all I can think of. Like, what other reason is there?
that's a really good point because it doesn't make sense. I think her coming back and not releasing that true crime that she was supposed to originally put out on 9/12, it's been six
Yeah,
months, and her never releasing that speaks volumes of her character.
yep, it really
Um,
does. And she's got a
and
Patreon, just like Jessica, and she's getting all that money from Patreon, and she doesn't post anything in there. But she spoke so much shit about Jessica having a Patreon that she didn't use. Girl, you're doing the same damn thing.
I think she may have actually finally just deleted that Patreon. Someone wrote me about that, and I tried to pull it up and I couldn't see it. I don't know if I'm just blocked, but yeah, she did. She had it going for months and never posted a thing and was charging people and took away the dollar tier. And so you had to
Yeah,
be 3, 5, or 10.
yeah. She's a fucking snake, girl. She's a snake.
She is.
Like,
And
she
in
is.
retrospect, me looking back at how everything happened, it like really makes me mad at myself because I'm like, I just ate up every single thing she said and just rode so hard for her. And like,
Yeah,
and now like this Amber girl, she won't stop talking about me. I'm not very fond of her, but like her role is like the role that I used to play, like having to delete all the comments because Tracy would freak out, having to vet everybody, talk to everybody
yeah,
because Tracy can't talk to nobody. Like that girl,
yeah,
I feel bad for her, honestly. I swear to God, because I've been there and lived that fucking life, and it's
yeah.
not
I
fun.
do
Oh my
too.
gosh.
I do
This is
too.
so
I feel
funny.
bad her, but Tracy's upper girl.
I
For real,
can't.
what the fuck is going on with that lip? Like,
Oh
cannot.
my god.
But I forgot what I was going to say. The upper lip comment threw me.
I
I
know, me
forgot what
too.
I
I
was going
started
to
dying
say.
laughing.
Oh
Well,
no,
I
that
want to
was it.
say real quick.
Amber.
Oh, go.
Oh no, uh, I'll say this and then you
No,
can
go.
say
Go
the
ahead.
thing. Amber Bacon messaged me on Reddit, and I didn't get it until Mindy told me. Apparently, she had messaged me, so I'm like, let me go check. So I go out and I open the the Reddit DM, and it's like, I know who you are, winking face. You fucked around with the wrong one, winking face. And I'm like, bitch, you crazy. I just laugh reacted to it. Like, everybody knows who the fuck I am because I don't hide online. Like, my name is Claire. That's me. I've been this way since I got here. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, what were you gonna say, girl?
What's weird to me is what I was just going to say is that Tracy is who got me to get on Reddit. I've never used Reddit a day in my life until Tracy had me go on Reddit. So there's no what, like her really believing this and thinking this is so weird to me. Like
It's
she needs a vacation with some grippy socks for real.
it's crazy, and she's close with Brenda, right? Brenda surely knows we're not the same person. I've spoken with Brenda in Discord and stuff like that before she turned all crazy. So I'm just like, where is this shit coming from? Maybe it was a ruse to get me to completely dox myself up the ass. But I've been around YouTube for a while. Like, I have been in my fair share of shit. Sarah that's in the chat can attest to that. Like, I've been involved in some shit. I have owned everything I've fucking done. Like, there's no dirt out there on me that they can find that I haven't already owned. So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I think it all boils down to she can't accept that you see through her and it pisses her off. Like she can't think that two people see through her. But Tira makes a good point here too, because what's weird though is that she can edit great. But since she can, why is she doing this with the emails that need to show what Jessica is saying and doing? And she's putting them in a short where nobody can read them. Like, that
Yeah.
shows she's doing it vindictively, like on purpose.
Yeah, because we know that she can make videos. So why are they should be like, that's just so important. That information is so important. But instead we've spent the weekend dealing with Tracy Noel crying to everybody and making up these wild conspiracy theories. Bitch, what kind of drugs do you fucking need to be on to turn around and say Clary and Olivia are the same person and Clary's accent is fake? That's
Some strong ones.
wild. That's wild. Wild as fuck. Um,
And yeah, and they say because you will like go away for a day or two and I never sleep and I'll like be active and then I won't be active for a day or two. It's like because people have a real life. Sometimes we can be on the internet a lot and sometimes we can't. And I haven't slept in 8 years because of my kid and it just is what it is. Like
yeah. Well, and then they're like, and Claire sleeps weird hours. Bitch, I'm in Scotland. Like, I'm 6 to 8 hours ahead of you guys. So, what's weird for you guys is fucking normal for me. This is late as fuck for me. It's 1:35 a.m. in the morning here. Like, people don't have, not everybody has a regulated fucking bedtime. Ugh, crazy. Crazy.
yeah, because I work from home. Like I'm home most days, so I'm just a napper. It just is
Same
who I
girl.
am.
Yeah.
So I just am glad you got up here because I think anybody who hears your voice now and hears mine knows for 100% there's no way we could be the same
Be the same
person, which
person. Right.
I don't think
Share this
anybody
shit
believes that.
everywhere. I want this live shared everywhere so the bitch can shut the fuck up. Because Olivia and I are not the same person at all. At all.
No, and the fact that, like another point about Brenda where she tries to act like, everybody dislikes Tracy because of me. That's not true all the way either. Like people see Tracy now, and it's not because of me. It's because of her
Yeah.
actions.
Well, like Tracy was messaging someone who I consider a friend, and it's somebody who I met through the Jessica Kent stuff, and it's somebody who knew Jessica Kent in real life. It's not Mindy, and it's somebody who sent us a few texts, and things like that to prove that Jessica wasn't clean, and that she was sleeping around and whatever else. And I trust that girl with my whole heart. And I've seen the messages that Tracy has sent her, and that shit is what triggered me the most. Seeing her snaking around and trying to steal, like, trying to get into that girl's head, like, that fucked me up. So, Indigo has no fucking idea what's going on because she's a fucking stage 5 Klingon. Like, bitch, you don't have the faintest idea what's going on behind the scenes. So, I wish to fucking God she would stop getting online and acting like she does because she doesn't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, I wish she would just leave my name out of her mouth. Like, just shut up. Like, just stop. Like, Brenda, I feel like just finds any reason to try to be relevant, though, in my personal opinion. Oh, Bexina,
Yeah,
we're going to get to this topic next. Don't worry, because this is fucking crazy what she's trying to say about this. I'm about to show y'all that next.
yeah. She needs to keep your name out of her mouth. She's fucking obsessed. Like, at this point, I don't know how many times I have to say it. It is not Olivia's fault that I do not like Tracy. So here I am on record. It's not Olivia's fault that I do not like Tracy. I'm sure if I knew what had been on between her and Olivia, it would further my dislike for Tracy. But I don't know at all. So that shit can stop. And Olivia and I are completely different people with completely different personalities. So, and we don't even look alike, and we stay on opposite ends of the world. So that's that. I'm gonna jump
I
down
would.
now because it's
Okay,
late
girl.
here.
I appreciate you coming up here,
No problem.
and you're welcome to come back anytime.
Yes, girl. We need to do
All
a
right.
fucking
Have a
exposing Tracy Noel shit.
That
Talk to
might
you
have
later,
to be our
girl.
next. All right, bye. That might have to be
Ah,
next.
yes,
Bye.
defo. That's the next fucking person we're burying. I'm done with this shit. Talk to you later, girl. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect my headphones. Hold on 1 second, you all.
Okay, can you all hear me? I hate my headphones. Okay. Let's go back to Bexina's topic. I want to make sure you all can hear me. Uh, I wish she would. I wish she would just come up on a panel with me and we can just go through the text together and we can just get it all over with so it can just be over. It's so stupid. Okay. So supposedly This is a screenshot of Tracy sending money back to me, or she said her husband did it. Okay. But this is nowhere in my Cash App. I never received this money. I don't have this transaction. I barely use Cash App at all. I use, because I stopped basically almost using it completely because it got hacked somehow from using it from my business. Um, but this has to be a fake receipt because I'm going to show you all where I screen recorded my Cash Apps, all of them that have went through in between these dates, and I'm going to play that for you. So as you can see, September 1st, I sent the money to Tracy. You scroll up, there's November 16th, and then December 1st, right there. There is nothing except my payment to Tracy. That is not in my Cash App. I've never received this money. I think this is fake, and I don't like it at all. Yeah, the rest of mine are green. Hey, CJ. Oh my God, read the text out like a play. That would be hilarious. Hey, SJ. Yeah, I thought it was green too. It is fake because I didn't get this money. It's not in my Cash App. So I sent Tracy $150. Hold on, I think I still have that screenshot actually in here. Hold on. I sent her $150 to go towards paying for, I guess I don't actually. Hold on one second. I'm going to pull it up. It was to pay for a FOIA out of New York because there's 2 FOIAs that have never been pulled. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you all where she sent me the email back from them because it was supposed to be $300. I was going to pay $150. She was going to pay $150. Then supposedly it went up to like 500 and something. So she told me she was sending me my money back. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Well, heck, I hate when I can't find what I am looking for. Hold on, I know I have it. Okay. So I know that's really hard to see, but that's an email back from whoever she was talking about to get this FOIA saying they received the $150 and they needed the rest of the payment or they could just send it back. And she said she was just waiting to get the check back and then she would give me my money back, and I never seen it. Like, I wasn't going to bring this even up. Like, I don't really care. But it does show it does show like her character. Like, why would you? Because she got on, she made those shorts and TikToks flaunting all her stuff, but you can't send my money back, and then you want to get on and talk crazy about me. Um. Oh yeah, she definitely fooled me. No, I don't care if I ever see the money again. But the fact she's gonna try to lie and act like she sent it back to me, like, no, we're not doing that. Um, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's what I saw. I just think it's crazy though that she got on, she didn't show one message between us. She just read off her phone. Everyone ate it up and took it for 100%. Everything she said was truthful. And then I show messages, but I tried to still be respectful of other people and their feelings. And um, there's so much that I could have showed if I wanted to just make her look bad, and I didn't because that wasn't the point. But it's just wild to me. If she wants to go through all of our messages, we can do it. I think that's ridiculous, but I mean, I'll own anything I say. I always have. But you're not going to make a fake receipt. Like, this is fake. 100%. And that pisses me off so bad. Ooh, that makes me so mad. Um, let's have a palate cleanse real quick, and we're going to listen to a little brief clip of Oliver Anthony. I'll turn it off before I start singing my lungs out because I am a terrible singer, but he was just so good. That was such a fun weekend. Yeah, I sat back and thought about it for weeks. I did, but they would not stop talking about me. So I had to do what I had to do. That's true. It does. I just realized that, yeah, because I use an app for my business. That is true, CJ. Look at you. You're so smart. Oh yeah, anybody can come up who wants to say anything. Hold on. I hate being up here alone. Hold on 1 second. At 9:30, um, Pino is going live about Jessica Kent, so we have to get off here by then and get over there because I definitely want to watch that. Um, but I wanted to go over some things with you all until then. Let me take this off the screen. Hold on. Okay.
Hey, beautiful.
Hello. What's up?
Nothing. What's up with you? Like, dude, nothing in Cash App is orange. Like, they couldn't even pick the color green for that.
I thought it was weird.
That's number one. Yeah, no, that's very weird. And I'm sorry if you can fake receipts, you can fake anything, and that just is what it is. I wanted to come up here real quick because as I'm listening to you, I got a comment. I shared your stream and I said, here we go. Tracy Noel is losing it again. I'm not talking about her mental health at all, right? And this person decides to come under there and say, well, if you think her mental health is bad, why are you over there, being mean to her and whoop de woo? Here's the thing, people really need to understand what people like Olivia and myself do. There's no dragging. There's no dragging. There is no being mean. It's called the truth. It's called our opinions. It's called looking at receipts and saying our opinions. Because Olivia, you and I are not beef streamers, dude. We do not come up here and annihilate people. And I'm tired of if her mental health is bad. No, she needs to take care of her own goddamn mental health because she knew this was going to happen. Oh, I get real passionate about that. I didn't mean to yell. But damn it, her mental health is her own, and I will feel no empathy if something happens again with her mental health. That is on her. Will not feel a lick of it because shame on her. She knows better.
Oh, I know. The fact of the matter is, she said she got her mental health all together, was therapy, her medicine,
Right.
working out, going to school, doing
Yeah.
this, doing that. And then you make a conscious choice to come back, get right in the middle of this, try to undercut CJ, try to just do the same shit. That's on her. That is on her. And we have a right to talk about it when she's blatantly lying.
Very that. You know what, Olivia? Did you hear Mindy's Jason call yesterday?
I didn't get through the whole thing, but I watched
Well,
like half of
Jason
it.
spent a lot of time trying to convince Mindy to be cool with Tracy. He spent a lot of time trying to get Mindy to just like leave it alone. And, oh, but this is my fault, not Tracy's fault. And CJ didn't put it out fast enough. I need Tracy. You guys need to squash this beef. And Mindy's telling him, no, you don't know what happened. You were too busy with JK type shit. And that's all he wanted to do. He wanted to convince her 1,000,001 times not or to stop this problem with Tracy. He's manipulating people into like being part of this thing. And he thinks he has everyone wrapped around his fingers. And it's disgusting already.
I know. And CJ, that's what I want to know, why. Like, why is Jason obsessed with Tracy? Why does he think he needs Tracy so bad? Like, what is this thing? What is going on with this? It's weird.
And honestly, Olivia, he says it all the time. You just have to listen. He says it all the time. CJ don't put my stuff out fast enough. The Reddit don't put my stuff out fast enough. Mindy, you're the one that takes the call. You're the one that plays the call. He wants people working for him in there. And it's like CJ bowed out a long time ago. I seen it on Reddit. Reddit said fuck yous fucking 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Nobody's falling for it, but I think that's also why he went to Tracy, because he knows he can't bullshit certain people. And I think once he got to know CJ, I don't know anything about him, but once he got to know CJ, he seen maybe CJ was no nonsense. Once he realized the Reddit ain't working for him, he said, fuck the Reddit, even though he wants everything on Reddit. But that's what it is all the time. They're not fast enough for him.
Yeah, I mean, uh hold on one second. So they're saying Jason also made a comment about wanting longer format content, and Tracy's the one who does that. But she ain't done that for him. She posted one video of her call with him and her blasting everybody's Reddits and their names, and like that pissed me off the way she did that too. Jason is wired that way because she is the one exposing JK fastest at the time. Tracy
Okay.
won't. put out his stuff fast. She can't put anything out fast unless she's trying to beat
Oh,
CJ.
that's a good point. I don't know who said that, but that was a really good one. Also, can we think about this? Tracy is already not okay. Okay, we had the whole Reddit thing. Now we have your Clairey, and then Clairey had to come up at like 5 in the morning or some shit, right? In Scotland, who knows what time it is. What happens if in 1 month, maybe two, Tracy, it happens all over again. He can't call CJ. He can't call the Reddit. I think he's going to piss Mindy off within the next month. That's just my allegedly my motherfucking conspiracy. But I think he's even going to like piss her off in the next month. And he ain't going to have nobody. There you are, Jason. That's what happens when you try to play with people, bro. You don't manipulate people to get what you want. You're not in the street.
Tasha wants to know, did Jason ever send you a request or reach out to you?
No. And I honestly, truly believe it's because he knows he can't bullshit a bullshitter. I think, and I never wanted to step on CJ's toes, okay? But being that our gangs are so close, I felt like there would be nobody better than to help him tell his truth. And that was, of course, before I realized how vindictive he's getting and why he's going to Tracy and all them things, right? But I said there's no one better for the job. But then if you think about it, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I'm going to talk to him for 1 day and know what he's on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
no, he
but like
never did.
you could have made long format videos for him, and you have more followers than uh Tracy does.
Well, and can I just say my Jessica Kent content is doing amazing. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it is. Like, dude, you don't want to talk. Well, first of all, I would never speak to him anyway. So you can't pay me unless it's a lot of money, okay? Because I don't want to lie. I don't want to be a liar face. Bitch, you could pay me, but it's going to have to be some money. And you know what? It's just none of it makes sense. He doesn't know anything about the YouTube world. He does not know, even though Tracy knows, right? Whatever happened recently where Tracy posted something and CJ was supposed to make a video about it, you can't do that to YouTubers and expect us to be okay with it.
Hold on 1 second. I got the kids. Can you read CJ's comment?
Oh gosh, okay, I do have my glasses on my head. Oh my god, CJ, I can't even see you. Jesus. I told Jason before this happened, pick Tracy or me because I don't care either way. He picked me. Right. Okay. So that's when you were doing it. Then sent stuff to Tracy the next day saying it was just for Tracy. That's why I quit. Yeah. I remember seeing your post and Reddit. I'm like, did CJ just quit? But yeah, he ain't going to have nobody else. And, there goes all of his fuck off time in prison because that's what he's, utilizing his time for. Putting this Casanova fucking story out while exposing the hell out of her. I don't think that's love. I think that just proves what a toxic relationship they had too. Here, I'll look at chat just in case.
Um, yeah,
Oh,
I'm
good.
back. Sorry. He said because Tracy comes with drama, and look what happened the next week. Boom, drama. Yeah,
Drama. Yeah.
tons of it. And her trying to say me and Clary are the same person. Like, what kind of paranoid, weird shit is really going on? Like, that is just so bizarre. Someone named Bob is trying to come up.
Do you have an overlay? Because he's gonna totally show his little tiny pimpy.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Make
gonna.
him show you his face. You never know. It could be
How do
Tracy.
I
Make him
make
show
him
your
show
face.
me his face?
You tell him to show his face, and then he has to show his face, Mr. Bob, before she lets you up on this panel. So take your camera and make sure you turn it on. Make sure you show
They
Olivia that,
left.
yeah, that's how we do it.
I was CJ would come up on a live with me and talk about
Oh
it.
my God, I'll drop down. CJ, if you have time, I'll drop down.
Yeah,
I just
Pino
came
goes
up here
live
to talk
and
about the mental health thing. Like, no, ain't nobody affecting her mental health. No one's doing nothing nasty to her over here.
yeah, 30 minutes we got to get off because Pino, but I wanted to just be live until a few minutes before him, and then I was going to get off because, yeah, it's going to be great. Everybody get over. I shared it on my community tab if you
Oh,
need the
good,
link
because
to
I
it.
don't know where to go. Good, because
Yeah,
I
it's
have
on my
no idea where to go.
community tab. Um, hey, Josh, what's up?
Oh, gosh.
I doubt CJ will be able to come up, but maybe one day soon he can come up with me. I would love that. The interview YouTube Streets did with Ian Bick. Ian said he's going to be interviewing JK and Burner soon. Okay. You have 8 minutes. Well, I'll take 8 minutes of your time if you want to give
I'm
it to me.
dropping. Get up here.
Okay. Hold on. Let me paste this. We would be honored to have you for 8 minutes, CJ. There's the link. Um, let's see. What comments am I missing? That feels weird. High school behavior from Jason. Anytime. Yeah. When did Jason get locked up again? Who can answer that question? I believe it was like September. No. Yeah, was it around September when he got locked up? Um, yes, thank you. Do all the YouTubey shits, y'all. And if you missed the beginning, you need to go back and watch it at some point. Clary came up and it was in August. Thank you, Clary. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was sometime around the end of summer. Um, so yeah, Clary came up because there's some wild things being said. Um, just constant drama with Tracy Noel. But I think people really are starting to open their eyes, and I think that everything happened for a reason because I think if none of this would have happened, she would have been Jessica Kent 2.0. Oh, CJ's here. Hold on.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up? Thank you so much for coming up.
Oh, anytime. I have a sty in my eye, so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just so excited to have you here. So I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit about all of this. So, basically, what did Tracy reach? Did she reach out to you being like, look what I have?
Yeah, so Tracy was messaging me on Reddit, trying to get in touch with Jason for months. And, I don't Jason is not like my prized possession, like people have asked to get in contact with him, and I posted right on my community page. You have to search on core links by inmate number, find his name. And so eventually Tracy got in contact with Jason, and then they were going back and forth, and Tracy was showing me all the messages that Jason had sent her. And she was being really open and transparent about it. But I got the feeling from what she was telling me that she was trying to use this as like her big comeback to YouTube, this story. And I just didn't really feel comfortable being kind of associated with that because, you know, I know Tracy's videos are really good as far as editing and stuff, but I don't really think it needs to be like over dramatized, Um, and so I didn't want any part of it. I told Jason, I'm like, you've got like 6 or 7 people talking to you that you're giving information to. Like, pick one person. And I don't care if it's me, it doesn't have to be me, but I'm not going to waste my time keep continuing to do this if you're sending it to like 7 other people. And literally the next day, Tracy sends me an email that he sent her saying that this is only for you, Tracy. You can send it to CJ if you want. And I'm like, what the hell is this all about? And so that's when I just stopped.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that because in her video, she says, I've been talking to Jason for months and I didn't say anything. And then she says, I've been trying to get a hold of Jason and it was just so confusing. It's like, have you talked to him? Have you not been talking to him?
She's been talking to him for about 3 weeks.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, because she says the opposite in her video.
Yeah, I didn't watch her video. I just saw the short that she uploaded with the barely legible email. And I mean, that's a whole nother story. I ended up deleting my video about it, but I didn't want to take away from the substance of the email. So that's why I deleted my video about Tracy. But I just found it really weird because the whole time Jason was saying he was just sending the bombshell to me because he wanted a credible person to make a video about it. So I spend like 2 hours making this really good video. And then I see Tracy uploads just some shit short, where you have to pause to read it. And I'm on my computer like, what am I doing? Like I have real estate clients and shit that I'm putting off for this video. And then she just like goes and does this behind my back. So obviously she saw my post on Reddit and was just trying to like undercut what I was doing. And honestly, I didn't even care if I got the email or not. But his homeboy Crit just sent it to me out of the blue. And so I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'll make a video if he wants a video. But it was frustrating because it wasted a lot of my time.
Yeah, and you have done a lot, like going through these emails and corresponding with him and getting all this set up and sorting through all this. Like, it's a lot.
Oh yeah. No, it's a lot because a lot of it's bullshit. Like if he sends 30 emails, there might be 2 emails with like 3 sentences that are really good, that like mean something. And Jason was so adamant about you have to release everything. And I'm like, people don't want to read 30 pages of Joni loves Chachi, love notes. It's just like, just highlight the good stuff, put it out there. And that's what I was trying to do to like save people on Reddit time. And he didn't like that. He wanted everybody to read everything, which, I mean, as you can see, a lot of it's just a waste of time reading.
What's weird to me too is how he would send like something from September and something from November and then go back and send the other messages that went after the ones in September later on instead of just like going chronologically.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, thank you to the people on Reddit that have taken the time to like manage his emails and, transcribe them and stuff. Um, I didn't have that kind of time. So for those of you who did that, thank you. But yeah, he's just sending a little bit of everything. Not really organized. I don't know. I get the impression like 1 minute he's trying to take down Jessica, and then the next minute he's trying to protect Jessica. And so I get the vibe from him like he doesn't really know what he's trying to do.
I agree. That's why I think it was so random what he would send. Like he'd get mad and want something, that was really bad to go out. Then he'd kind of, pull back and like not really want to say nothing. Then he'd get upset again.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of agree with you there. And I just think it would have, if he wouldn't have messed with Tracy and he would have kept having you put this stuff out, it would
It'd be fine.
and it would have meant so much more to people would take everything for what it is, because
Right.
her credibility, like, I just don't understand why things go good in this world for a little bit and then they have to just go to hell in a handbasket.
Well, there were some rumors going around that maybe, and this is just a rumor, that Tracy is working with Jessica because Jessica knows if Tracy gets involved, it's going to all go to hell with drama. And so it's possible that Tracy's being paid by Jessica to do this, um, because it kind of just takes away from our credibility. And I think Jason just doesn't know any better. Maybe he thinks he has a shot with Tracy, like, romantically or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, Tracy emailed Jessica when shit got bad there at
Right,
the and asked for a truce, and
right.
it
So it's
makes sense.
possible they're working together, and that's why it felt really weird to me. That's why I didn't want to be associated with this if Tracy's involved. And I mean, at the beginning, I had no problem with Tracy. I was talking to her fine. She was doing her own thing, but then once I found out what it was she was doing, I just didn't really want to be a part of it, because it just felt like it was going to make me look like an idiot, which it did. So
Oh, I have one more question for you about that. That made me think, because she had mentioned, didn't she mention to you that she was doing something about Burner and his
yeah,
charges? But then in her video, she said she was just going to tell inmates stories to like get their stories out there. So that was weird too.
yeah. Originally, she wanted to really focus on Burner, and that's why I didn't really think much of it. Um, but little does she know, there was somebody from Reddit who's actually in law, I believe, in Utah, and was able to pull all of Burner's records, and everything is sealed. So basically, everything that she's trying to do, somebody already did and sent it to the mods. So we have the information. So it's not like she would be posting anything that we haven't seen before. Um, so then I think that's why she started to switch up and do inmate interviews. But she wants to cover Jessica. She knows that covering Jessica is where the views are. I mean, if you see her videos, a lot of her videos get 500 views, 600 views, and then if she talks about Jessica, 10,000 views, 15,000 views. So I mean, we know what she's going to cover. um but it's just, everything has to be some big dramatic story with her, and I just don't like that.
Yeah. Can you read the screen? Do you see what Clary's asking you?
Let me see. You can mention the text I sent you, CJ, where she says basically she deserves this and it's her closure. Yeah, I do remember. I remember you sending those. I just don't really remember what the text said, Clary. um Shoot, what did they say? I forget. You might have to write it in the comment section, because I totally forget what they said.
I
Um,
can imagine what they said, because she does. She feels like she's owed so much from what she did exposing Jessica. She feels like she's owed something.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why she's trying to get back into this, to be honest with you. I mean, everything was going so good. Like, how is it that me, Clary, the mods, and Mindy were able to do this for 2 months with no drama, everything smooth sailing, and then Tracy gets involved and it's just everything sets on fire? And a lot of it's miscommunication. It's not necessarily intentional on anybody's part, just miscommunication. And that's what I was trying to tell Jason. Like, I'm a communication major. The one time I can brag about being a communication major. Uh, you got too many hands in this. Like, just pick somebody, stick with somebody, and it's all good. And if you want to pick Tracy, pick Mindy, pick me, whoever. But you can't be sending a little bit of information to one person and a little bit to another person, a little bit to a third person, and expect everything to just come together. Like, it's just really, really bad management of communication. It's just asking for some dramatic event. But
And you and Mindy being able to work together just fine, and the
yeah,
mods and everything, like that was enough people. You didn't need any
yeah,
more hands in the bucket.
no, yeah. I mean, that's it. And like, I was happy to back out. It's not like I'm getting paid for this. But yeah, once Tracy came on board, it just didn't feel right anymore.
Yeah, and I just hate it, because I feel like it was going so well, so positive. Things were making like such good progress, and there was getting so many views on the Reddit and so many views about Like it was just, I felt like it was really a time that things were changing.
Well, and here's the thing, Tracy says there's a much bigger picture, and Jason even says there's something much bigger going on. I don't really think there's anything bigger going on than what has already been exposed. I mean, unless there was, some major drug trafficking thing going on at their house that Jason didn't want to talk about. But he had 2 months to tell me everything, to tell Mindy everything. Um, what could he possibly be saving for Tracy? I just don't see some really big thing coming. At the end of the day, they're just kind of low level thugs, and they're not very interesting people, but they're hilarious. And so that's why I enjoy making funny videos about them. Uh, and but it's serious too, because like Jessica is putting out a lot of information, and a lot of people take her seriously, and that's not good because she's setting such a poor example on so many different things, whether it be DV, recovery, prison reform. I mean, just everything is a joke to her. And so she needs to be exposed. But I don't know. I come at it from an angle of trying to laugh at it, but also expose it. Um, but that's really my only intention. Like, I have no other agenda with this. And I think Tracy does. So that's kind of my stance on it. But I'm done with it. I'll make a few more. I might make one more video just kind of poking fun at things. And maybe a few more guitar songs. But that's pretty much it. I just like finding it funny. I just find the whole thing funny.
Well, you can't leave us because we all love you, and especially your guitar songs. You
Yeah,
have to make more of those at least.
it's
So,
it's turning me into a better guitar player, this whole saga.
well, look, that's what I keep saying. The silver linings. We all
Yeah.
met each other. I got a couple really good friends out of this. We've got some silver linings, but I hope that you'll come back up here with me one day again
Yeah.
because everybody loves you and we love picking your brain.
I love everybody too. Thank you guys so much. You guys are a great group, and I appreciate it. So next time, for sure. I gotta go now, but yeah, good talking to you.
All right, thanks so much, CJ.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye. So we're gonna get off of here in 5 minutes, so everybody has 5 minutes before um Pino's live. But Stacy, this is a good point. I wish I could have got CJ's answer on that because that intrigues me too. Tracy wanting to use it for her comeback. A lot of people are done. Yes. They're not. I know that cracked me up. Yes, I love the song drops. Sorry, he only had like 8 minutes, and someone named Pino, who is like on, isn't he on No Jumper and stuff? Um, he's like a prison reform, or I guess like a prison YouTuber. I don't really know him, but he's going live. It's in my community tab. It's at 9:30. No, not CJ, a different person. Um, isn't Pino from No Jumper? Or did I make that up in my head? I know Adam 22 is in it, but there's a bunch of people on that channel. Didn't he like originally come from over there with that whole group, or did I just totally make that up? He beat up 1090 Jake. Okay. Oh no, he's not from No Jumper. I totally just made that up. Oh, he did an interview over there. Maybe that's just where I seen him. Okay. Yeah, I totally made that up, y'all. My bad. But yeah, so Jessica made a video earlier talking crap. It's in the Reddit, I believe. And he is going to be reacting to it. And oh my gosh, I know he is yucky, but I like him too. I can't help it. Okay? He is not a good person. I don't believe, like, he's got some shit, but I like watching him. Pino was the one that Burner interviewed a week or so ago. Yes. Thank y'all. I needed y'all's help with this, okay? I don't know all these prison dudes. I know that JD's name was brought up and just usual stupid bullshit. Okay, thank you, Jamie. See, look, everybody else knows all these answers. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. I have so much more I wanted to say and talk about, but we're gonna run out of time. I don't know how long he's gonna be live for. But if it's not too late, I probably will jump back on and maybe react to it and go over a few more things that I wanted to talk about, because I feel like I'm so used to going on and on for like 4 hours that an hour and 12 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, I have no time. Let's see. See, I'm not the one to ask. I don't know all of that. That's why I'm intrigued to go over here and watch this. I know if it's under 3 hours, it's freaking weird. I can't cover all 97 of my subjects that I need to cover. But it's 9:24, so I'll let y'all get off here. If you go to my community post, I linked it. And if it's not too late, then meet me back here after it's done, okay? Or if I get bored with it, I might just come back on. So, yes, oh my gosh, because we're going on a field trip. Oh, hold on, I gotta show y'all one more thing. I cut all my hair off, 9 inches, crazy. And look at this crepe. That's a crepe, and that's how they poured the chocolate on the top of it. Is that not so flippin' cool? But anyways, yeah, let's go check this out. And I have a short attention span, so I may be back before he's over, but I'm gonna try. So let's go on a field trip.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that.